This is John Rappaport. Great to be back again for my monthly Solari report. This is 12 August 2013, and the title of this talk is Doing Your Best. Very simple, doing your best. Sounds easy. Sounds like a walk in the park. Do your best. Everybody has been told that at one time or another by somebody. Got to do your best. Got to do your best. How does what I'm doing play? How is it being received? What do people think? What's the size of the audience? How are they responding? Am I selling products? It's a business. All of those considerations that are certainly in the mind of a writer, but also in the mind of anybody who has a business of any kind. You could be selling apples. Doesn't matter. Okay, so do I sell one type of apple or 6? I have my favorite apple. I know what the best apple is as far as I'm concerned, and if I had my druthers, that's the only apple I'd be selling. But I've got customers out there, and they don't necessarily agree with me, and I do have access to 6 different kinds of apples, so maybe I should sell all of them to give them a choice. I mean, it sounds perfectly reasonable, and it is reasonable, and it's certainly good business. And yet, you're thinking, well, apples number 4, 5, and 6, I don't really like those apples. Nah, they don't taste good. They just don't. But, they're on the shelves in stores. People buy these apples. They buy a lot of them. So why not offer all 6? And then, of course, I would hope that a lot of people would buy the apple that I know is the best. So there's that approach. But I found myself going the other way. No, I'm going to deploy all of my writing ability and bring it to bear on the subjects that I'm covering. And lo and behold, when I started to do that, I found that it wasn't just a matter of pumping up my style, so to speak. It was that I was now beginning to cover these subjects in a different way. The actual attack, you might say, the actual analysis was morphing. It was becoming something different, something more, something larger, something more all-inclusive. It was connecting more dots. It was bringing in more of the matrix. It was incorporating elements that I would have ordinarily left out. And this became inspiring to me. And again, lo and behold, readers began to comment on this to me. I'm writing about the truth. So how does truth sell? That's a big question. It's a question I've been wrestling with for a long time. Never compromise. Compromise nothing. Take it all the way and then go farther even. And then even again go farther and keep on doing that. That's the lesson. Does it have risks? Absolutely. Could there be a point at which, in terms of a business, my business would suffer? Absolutely. Could happen. Could happen. And yet, the evidence so far is that the reverse has occurred.